Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a bubblegum video. I'm going to go see if we can try and find some bubblegum. There's a challenge that seems to be showing up regularly, and a request from one of my YouTubers, Overvolt, request this video, so I'm going to go ahead and make it anyway. That's a good idea because it's going to show up. But let me talk about the locations I'm going to hit, and then for those who don't like to watch long videos, you can go look for it yourselves. Otherwise, we may or may not find it today in the locations, but let's start with the two main locations. So right here at the Fairgrounds, there's generally 1 to 2 bubblegum. Now note that gumdrops and bubblegum are not the same thing. Unfortunately, I've got loads of gumdrops and they do not actually work with the challenge. I've tested that. The second location is at the Morgantown High School, which is kind of in this location, right, just to the right, I guess, or the east of the airport. So there's supposed to be up to 4 bubblegums in that location. My guess is it's probably gone most of the time, is people hit this location for plastic all the time. But anyway, we're gonna go look there. I haven't been there for ages. I do come to the fairgrounds pretty often, so probably today we're not gonna find it, but I'll show you where I get it at that location. The other locations are, and we'll go to these locations today, is Flatwoods. There's a funeral home just as you come into Flatwoods. There's a funeral home down by the Red Rockets. There's supposedly one that was sometimes supported on the shelves. So always check shops and train station on shelves, especially vendor shops for those locations. For bubblegum, chances are you'll find them there. The other location we're going to go and take a look at is White Springs. For those that can handle themselves in White Springs, the laundry room, and there's those I guess rooms at the top. Specifically the one that I'm going to look at is the one with the Christmas tree. It's one of the middle rooms, but it is a higher level location, so that wouldn't be ideal for low levels. So for low levels, I'd stick to Flatwoods, Teleground, Fairgrounds for those locations, and Morgantown. But we're going to be hitting a bunch of places today, so let's go take a look without further ado. So this will be a long video, so for those that don't like long videos, you know what to do. Okay, so let's head up to the fairgrounds. So just in kind of the, there's a little, I guess, the Halloween room. Those who are familiar with the fairgrounds should know where that is. That's where the Tinker Bench is. Right on the table, there is 4 baskets, and you're going to find a combination of bubblegum and gumdrops in that location. I have seen, I guess, up to 4. But I think half of those were gumdrops. Okay, so just kind of head down the yellow here, and it's just this first warehouse type building on here. You will find a scorch in here, and you'll find the Tinker Bench in here. Okay, so let's deal with the scorch guy first. Okay, I'm just going to make sure no one else comes in here because they will disturb the baskets. But right on this table, you'll see there's 3 baskets here. And there you go, we have okay, we have 1 bubblegum right over there. But I have seen 2 in that basket. You'll see a gumdrops, which actually doesn't help us at all. And then you may see 1 in the 3rd basket there. If the baskets are falling over, just kind of, as you see there, just check the floor around. Yeah, unfortunately the scorch do kind of disturb them a little bit there. And there's your Tinker Bench. Okay, so the next location we are going to hit is the Morgantown high school. Those are the two main locations. My biggest pet peeve is not being able to fast travel with enemies close by. I just hate that fact. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Morgantown High School, and then just down the steps on the table, they say the up to 4 bubblegums can actually spawn in that location. So let's go take a look. The other location, like I mentioned, is a funeral home at Flatwoods, the Red Rocket at Flatwoods, the first floor 2 are supposed to be spawned at Camp McClintock, White Springs as mentioned, the laundry room and the Christmas tree room, the Camden Park bus, the pumpkin house, the giant teapot, New River Gorge, the Burrows are the locations we're going to try and hit today. Okay, so I haven't been yet, almost never come into this high school myself, so they should in theory be here if no one's taken them. So let's go take a look. So supposedly just down the stairs, there's a table to the left or the right. Somewhere there is a place where we can grab some bubblegum. Okay, I already see it right here. Right here, I see 1 bubblegum. I see 1 on the floor, so take a look. In case they've fallen down, so that's 2. Not sure I'm going to be able to get that, but... There we go. Okay, so 4 is supposed to be 4 may spawn in this location. They say on this table, but there's at least 2 there. Check these kind of sort of shelves. Make sure you don't see anything on the shelves. I'm not going to spend any more time here. That's as far as I read up is. Those are locations for the bubblegum. So we've managed to get 3 already. Okay, so wouldn't surprise me if there's some at Bolton Greens, just because there is a lot of toys and kids' toys and things like that. So you might want to check that out. But let's head down to. Why don't we head down to Camden quickly? There's supposed to be 1 in a bus. I did take a look yesterday. I didn't see it myself, but let's take a quick look there. And I'll show you where that is. I think a harmonica or a perhaps a bubblegum will spawn. So probably one or the other. Okay, so I'm gonna just head down here. You can ignore my makeshift camp on the right. Okay, so the bus in the far, closer to the park, I guess, is the one that supposedly might have one. So if you are down in this location, check out this bus. And there you go. So I actually came here, I must have taken it. So there is a bubblegum right there on this bus. I came here and I just saw the moniker and I thought maybe I had misremembered, but clearly there was a bubblegum right over there. So there you go. That is a third location for a single piece of bubblegum, and there might actually be more in the park itself. Okay, so let's head up to Flatwoods. Now, Flatwoods is raided all the time, so you might not get as lucky in Flatwoods, or just server hop until you find an empty server, or if you're a Fallout First member, then of course just get a private world. Okay, so we're going to start with the funeral home. That's the first location. Okay, so most people will spawn in under this bridge here. That's kind of the main spawn for Flatwoods. We take a little walk down here. You have the funeral home right on your left here, is where we're going to go into. Like I said, this place gets raided all the time, so let's see if we get lucky today. And right there, so there we go, piece of bubblegum right on the table, funeral home. I just want to show you where that location is. I'm right kind of here, just near the church. You can also get canned coffee here as well. This is a good location for that if you're looking for that. Okay, so that's the first location in Flatwoods. I think somebody had said there was another location at the top here somewhere. I said there was a house with some crates in front of it. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I might have misread. I just want to go to locations that I know for a fact that somebody... Oh, maybe up here. Somebody mentioned a couple crates. Maybe this container. Oh, there we go. So there you go. Right on the steps here, there is a bubblegum. So I didn't actually misread. So we right here. There's a church in the background. This is kind of the local place where you start all the quests, and then sort of there's a red rocket down there, and just up these steps, right in between the crates, there was a piece of bubblegum there. So there you go. Second location in Flatwoods. That's 2 in Flatwoods. Okay. The third location is at the red rocket. So again, any shelves type of thing. Red rockets are really good for shelves. Check the shelves for bubblegum, under the counters, things like that. Let's see if we get lucky today. Let's just take care of these ghouls quick. Number 3. Where's number 3? There we go. Okay. So let's go take a look here. So always check these shelves. They said behind the counter in this case, we can find a possible bubblegum. So kind of dandy boy. I can see this place has been raided. There's generally more stuff here. It could have just been me taking stuff and it hasn't repopulated. But come here and check this location for that.
Citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Okay, so let's head up to Camp McClintock. Actually, there's two places I want to go to. There's Camp McClintock, and then New River Gorge is a location. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to remember where they said it was at New River Gorge. Oh, there's there's supposedly a electromatic at New River Gorge. So let's head there quickly. It should be pretty easy to locate. Okay, I haven't unlocked it unfortunately yet. Surprise, surprise. So let's go there quickly. Where's that honey? Where's that honey? So most of you should be familiar with this if you've played Nuclear Winter. This was one of the spawning points. Now Summer here is an electromatic. I don't know where it is yet, but we should be able to find it fairly quickly, I'd imagine. I guess we'll be in one of the kitchens. So it's on the wall somewhere. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh. It's probably gonna be, I guess it'll be in the main clubhouse or whatever. I remember there being a clubhouse up here. It's probably gonna be in this place here, I guess. Alright, yeah, this is, yeah, there we go. So there's, there we go, and I actually see the bubblegum right there. Let's just deal with these guys quickly. Alright, so in this electromatic, gumdrops. So my guess is, I don't know if they got confused or possibly, they did say sometimes, so possibly either gumdrops or bubblegum spawns in that electromatic, but we weren't lucky today. Let's just do a quick look here. Oh, you could go. It's like that. Okay, so we're not going to spend too much time here, but you can try your luck. Let me know in the comments if you guys do get lucky with this location. Always check the shelves here. They tend to spawn stuff. Okay, I don't see anything in that location. Let's head down to Camp McClintock. Again, a very popular frequented spot, so you may or may not get lucky. Supposing there's two in this location. One upstairs is the one that they reference. Okay, so let's head upstairs first, and then suppose there's one downstairs here as well. So we'll come down and take a quick look, see if we can locate anything. I forget where they said it was. I got the impression it was on this floor, yeah. I don't see that. Okay, let's go one more upstairs. I think this just goes outside, but... Okay, give me 1 sec, yeah. Okay, as I say, 2 can spawn, 1 on the shelf near the overseer's cache, and 1 on the upper left shelf of the lockers in the main room. And 1 on the upper left shelf of the lockers in the main room. Okay, so let's hit the first one. It should be easy to find. Okay, so we know where the overseer's cache. It should be right. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah. Okay, so now someone may have been here already. So it says yeah. 1 on the upper left shelf, 1 near the overseer's cache. I don't see it. So possibly 1 on the table. People come here for ballistic flybar all the time. So it is possible that there is 1 on the shelf here somewhere. Okay, we got 1 here. I don't see it here. Okay, let's come back to this location and at the end of the video, and we'll take another look on a different server. And then they say 1, some ballistic fiber right there. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so the second one is on the upper left shelf of the locker's main room. So again, possibly this is a locker they're talking about. Let me see if we can find... Oh, maybe not. This is possibly in this room. I don't see it, but let's come back at the end of the video. We'll try a different server. I definitely haven't been here for a while, so I should be seeing it, or it's just a random spawn, and we will come back and take a look. But my guess is it should be in this room and on that shelf in the front. But like I said, this place is hit for a lot of spring clipboards and specifically ballistic fiber, so you'll see, and plus of course it's a very frequented area for quests, right? So all right, okay, so let's see what we're closest to here. So I want to go to White Springs. Supposedly there's 1 at the teapot, but let's hit the teapot on the way back. Let's do White Springs, and then let's do the burrows. Supposedly the burrows at the south entrance. has one right at the doorway in the main machine room. So let's hit those two locations first. Okay, so White Spring, as you know, is the White Spring Resort, as you know, is a very high level area, so not recommended for low levels unless you can handle yourself. There are a lot of ghouls over here. So I'm also going into a nuke zone. So let's put on some cards here quick. Okay, so two locations I want to hit at White Spring is the Christmas room, the Christmas tree room, and the laundry room and the golf course. Okay, so let's hit the Christmas room first. So if we come in, here's the main entrance. We're at the main entrance by the train station. For those that aren't familiar, this is the easiest way, even as a low level, to get into White Spring. Just kind of come in this entrance, take a left, and you should be able to get in with no problem. So we're gonna we're gonna walk up here to the right, and it's these houses on my right, and we're looking for the one that has the Christmas tree. I think it's near the bottom. We're not quite in the nuke zone yet, so I'm not seeing that. Anyway, we're going to head along this little corridor here. I think it's a little bit further on. Yeah, it's these ones right down at the bottom, yeah. Not seeing the one I'm looking for. Alright, let me get my other character here quick. I just hate that as well. I hate this bug. I really wish they would fix it when you die, and this isn't an overencumbered, because I noticed I get it with my low-level characters which aren't overencumbered, and they still spawn at the vault. It's like probably the second pet peeve I have with that. Anyway, so I didn't find that room, but it's there. We'll go back and find it. So unless you actually farm in White Spring, I wouldn't bother with these locations, obviously, because as you can see, okay, so let's go back. Maybe I missed the room, but it's either that or it's much further down. So in the case of this one, you might want to just come in a different entrance. If you're just looking for that bubblegum, yeah, that's a pretty high level room there. It's not that wrong. Like, where's all my glowing mass and oh, I don't know why. Getting cheated out of all my okay, so let's go further down. Alright, I think we're getting closer, yeah. Somewhere, yeah, it must be one of these rooms. Okay, so this is the Christmas tree room. Oh, there we go. So a bubblegum right there on the shelf in this Christmas tree room. Let's just take a look around. There might be some other locations, but there's one for sure. Gumdrops. Might as well take that, although that doesn't help us at all. Okay. Now, there's probably, if you go through all these rooms, you're probably going to find a whole bunch, is my guess. I'll try and take note next time I come through here. See if we can find some more. I bet you there's some more locations, right? Okay, so the next location I want to go to, I'm sure in the golf course club, there's probably going to be some on the dining room table somewhere. But let's go to the locations we know of, which are the laundry room would be that second location. Okay, so this parking lot or the laundry room is going to be very busy. Okay, let's take a quick look in here. I don't remember anything in here, but okay. Okay, so looks like someone might have helped us out, but at the same time they might have taken the bubblegum. So let's go take a look. Okay, so we're looking for the laundry room here. I just did a quick check there to see if anything shows up. Okay, so I don't think this room. We've got the bathrooms here. Let's take a look in this bathroom. There are these shelves here. Oh, there's something there. There's a gumdrop, so potentially possible some gumdrops may spawn, possibly. Would be my guess. Okay, so here's the laundry room. There we go. So right on this table is a bubblegum. So this is my location right here, and this is in the parking lot, the kind of rooms. Okay, so if we're coming through this main entrance where you saw me enter, you have the laundry room just on the right here, and on the table was some bubblegum. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the boroughs, and we are going to go to the south boroughs, and let's see if we can find that bubblegum that they are talking about. So again, Harper's Ferry is a high-level area, and the boroughs is high-level typically. So we'll make 3 more stops. We'll go back to, okay, so South Boroughs, the boroughs. I'm guessing it's that one. Let's just double check. Yeah, I guess that's south. So they say right at the entrance of the borough. So even as a low level, you could come here without getting killed. If you have unlocked it, it's just a drain on the floor there as you spawn in. Just check it's the south boroughs, and supposedly on the machines right at the entrance, which I don't think will have any enemies, you should be able to get some gumdrops. Okay, so supposedly around here, they said specifically on these machines. I don't see them. There's a stim pack there. So I'm guessing it would be here somewhere. That'd be my guess. Let's just check the other entrance, just in case they got confused between the south and the north. Although I don't remember their machines at the north. But let's do a quick check. It's not too far away. Okay. Anyway, so this might be a location for one. Oh, so one can spawn on the electrical machines right inside the entrance of the burrow cell. So this is on the official wiki, so my guess is it should have been here. One can spawn, so it doesn't mean it's there every time. Okay, so I'm not going to server hop. It's supposed to be, so it's on an official wiki, one of the official wikis, so check this place out next time. So let's head back to actually, one more question while we're up here is the pumpkin house, quite far from us. Let's go up there anyway. Supposedly on the front porch is a cauldron with some bubblegum. Okay, I think I'll probably make this my last stop. Maybe we'll do the teapot. I'm probably not going to redo. I said I was going to redo Camp McClintock, but I think I'm going to stop. The video's gone on a little bit too long. So right in this cauldron, there we go. I see some cotton candy bites, and I see one bubblegum right over there. Okay, so let's take a look around. You would think we would see more in this location, possibly. Okay, I don't see anything yet. Let's take a look over here. Alright, I don't see anything. Okay, so let's head back to... Actually, let's head back. Let's go to the giant teapot here quick. Okay, so they said the giant teapot. There is a red rocket there as well. cranberries. So I thought it would be, yeah, but obviously being they said the giant teapot dispensary, so I don't know what that means. Dispensary. I don't see it. Dispensary. I don't know if somebody knows what dispensary is in this location, or where that bubblegum should be. Okay, I don't see it. Let's do a server hop quick, then we can jump to Camp McClintock. And that'll be our last 2 stops, and then we'll call it for this video. I will try and put the times for the various locations when I have a chance. Just remind me if I haven't done that and you're looking for that. Otherwise, there's a whole bunch of locations for bubblegum. Just kind of try and remember to collect them when you going through, right? Okay. All right, let's take another quick look. Different server. I don't see anything new here. Pretty sure it would have been this main building here, this main teapot. We'll take a quick look at the red rockets here. See a bunch of food here. Yeah, I don't see it. So my guess will be in the giant teapot. So just kind of check back there. Or if somebody knows, just let me know. Okay, let's jump quickly. Last stop, Camp McClintock again, and then we're gonna call it. Let's see if we get lucky. So I see ballistic fiber. I don't see the bubblegum. If somebody was here, they would have taken that fiber, I would have guessed. Alright, I don't see it there. Alright, let's check the look here. Don't see anything. So again, second server, don't see nothing. I would imagine I would have seen something. Maybe on this table, maybe on these lockers. Alright, let's do one more hop. The gift shop. It says one can be found at the dispensary at the gift shop at the giant teapot. So it has to be in that little house next to the giant teapot, is my guess. Where that robot is. Okay. There we go. So right on this table, not counter, I guess, where the ballistic fiber is, that's where it is. Okay, let's head to the locker room. I don't see it here. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so we know one's in that location, and I don't see the other one. Okay, so it says 2 can spawn a camp clock, 1 near the shelf by the overseer's cache, and 1 on the upper left shelf of the lockers in the main room. So main room is this one. My guess would be right over here, over there. That'll be my guess. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's see if we can get lucky. Well, at least you know where the one is when you guys are visiting the area. Okay, last shot. And I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. Anyway, so we know there's one. Perfect timing, I suppose. So we know there's one on that shelf right next to the ballistic fiber in this main room. Right over there. Confirmed. So there you go. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. There's a whole bunch of locations. I would go to the dirt track and Morgantown High School as #1 locations to get your bubblegum. Just depending what area you kind of frequent the most. So I would hit this guy first, then Morgantown. A lot of people probably go there, and I'll try and take note of other locations. I might come up with a second video for a second location. For some additional locations for bubblegum. So hope you found it helpful.